house.
About 120 of our students have declared that they're part of the family, or a CTE.
Which
One of them is
is the charter school part. Charter school is not,
No, the charter school is not part of the CPE. The charter school is separate. You choose to go to a charter school.
I realize.
And we tuition that, completely tuition that out.
All right, in the future, I'd like, I think, we know that every public school in Rhode Island, teachers are certified, they have to. We know that everybody, administrator, we have to be. But I question the certification of some of the charter schools. And it was brought to my attention by someone who is not a teacher, but has connections to some of these charter schools. And if that is going on, because I look at a charter school, maybe 350 children, you have a superintendent, you have principals, assistant principals. That's a lot of money for that many kids. So we're not getting bang for the buck here. And this is happening, no matter what charter school is. I think due diligence has to be taken, because when that report came out, 1 to 5, how schools are rated, charter schools, we didn't get anything, how they were rated. And I believe they have to be under the mandates of RIDE, don't
So
they?
would you say they weren't rated being on the 5-star rating?
Yep.
They're all rated.
Okay, because it didn't come out with what the charter school was talking about.
If they had earlier grades, there are K2s that might
No,
not
this
have.
is the charter school, like the mayoral, but the charter school.
Then they'll be there.
But I would
I can get
absolutely
you
check
the data
it.
if you want to see it.
And I would love certification, because if all due diligence is taken by every city and town, then others must follow the same path, especially when we're paying for it. Because I know how tough it is within the systems. That wouldn't fly.
Mr. President, if I might, I'm curious. Of the 14, we have 3 that are certified CTEs today. Are there targets for any others?
We're putting our toe in the water, honestly. I think it was a very rigorous and time-consuming process. We want to get it up and running. But yes, we definitely have interest of our teachers that we will most likely be looking into developing. We don't want to rush into it. We want to try it first.
Yeah, what's nice is that sort of the next generation of CTEs will be us identifying what would be a possible good fit based on what we already have. We have departments that are sort of amongst themselves getting excited about this possibility. They're beginning to float ideas and possibilities of where they can go as a department to open up a CTE, to start bringing in folks from outside. And we've had applicants, unfortunately, they're juniors and seniors, and we need them for 3 years. We do have some advertising coming up, and we will have information out there that applications are open, North Smithfield has this, we offer this, and we're promoting.
Are we behind other schools because we're new to the game?
No,
Most of the Smithfield, the Burrville, and Pontiac,
They're ahead of us. They're ahead of us. But not necessarily, I mean, Pontiac, they're the stepchild. I mean, they're the golden child of CTEs. They got in early and deliberately, and we're all catching up.
Well, they have a video that you
Yes.
can access.
They
So I mean,
hire
that's
marketing
something
firm.
rather than dollars on advertising, to be able to get a video.
Yes. Yep, and that's part of,
But you can monitor.
we're aware that we have to compete.
CTEs now, though.
Yeah, we're aware we have to compete in social media. We have to, it's a different world for education.
So now I'm going to ask this question because the math we teach drives me crazy because it's not really what we use in the real world. It's the same math for these engineering classes.
So there is math that's embedded for within the engineering classes, but all students take like algebra 1. Most likely they took that in either 8th grade or freshman year. Algebra 1, geometry, algebra
struggle with, and you know I've brought it to your attention before, you know, the kids are coming out to school and doing real everyday practical math. They're struggling with it. So when it goes to the engineering program, which you know my son's project manager for civil engineering, he can't figure out why we're teaching the math the way we do, because it's not what he's using in the real world and in the construction field.
There's different components of engineering too, so look at construction engineering is different than.
Right, so it's the basic reading a tape measure, measuring things, just doing the actual math in your head.
So there is an emphasis on that, honestly, with the Common Core standards that are somewhat new, that it was not emphasized with the grade level expectations years ago, but there is an emphasis on data, measurement, statistics, probability, that wasn't in the grade level expectations that we had for many years. And also automaticity, fact fluency, automaticity, in that is definitely a focus at the elementary level more so than it's ever been, because that's what's in the standards, the core standards.
Which may be a good segue into test scores, which we'll discuss math and ELA.
Sure.
Any
So,
other questions on the CTEs? Any pipeline?
Yes.
So, actually, I have two. So, you said it took 2 years to go through the process of, or 2 to 3 years to obtain the process of a CTE.
It took us about two years.
So, again, you were to do another one, you're 2 years out from collecting.
Not necessarily, I think we were starting from scratch, so
Okay.
we really want to, figure out the process, but I think that we'll be able to move quickly.
So it's not like a minimum of a 2-year, like, audit of the course and all that. And then when do you anticipate to start actually receiving money? I know that there's an initial probably upfront cost and to build it up. Do you have like a projected like break-even point or payback period? Do we not know?
We actually didn't invest a lot of money into creating these. We sent some teachers to some specific training. We adopted some specific curriculum, but we were already pretty much there. So it wasn't a massive investment to turn what we had as a pathway into a CTE. So it's not like we're out tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars and we need to recoup it. We just kind of did it with the resources we already had in place. So anything we get coming in, it's all bonus.
Developing the pathways was key to starting the CTEs on that.
Correct.
And that's where we
One
started.
piece of next, so now that we have the pathways in place, the CTEs will come a little easier.
Can I ask a question? Have we done any research on why people are going to other schools for CPEs? And I fully understand, like, career and technical schools where we're not going to have a garage or these cars and things like that, but are there other areas that we can look at to try to?
So we do have a process in place. Any student that lives in Smithfield schools, there is a process where there's an interview, there's a conversation, usually there's a call from the superintendent to the parent to get more information about the program that they're looking for, what's designed. And again, if it's a automotive program, then that's a no-brainer. We don't have it in our district. But if it is some type of program that we could offer, and we feel that we do offer, we absolutely have conversations. Mr. Sanjeev, do you want to respond to that? I know we've had conversations with the families.
I have to be very careful on how I phrase this. A lot of families or students are looking to go to other schools for social reasons, not academic. And I have an issue where we would have to foot the bill so somebody could be closer to a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or just wants a fresh start. I've had situations in which I had a application in front of me to another school district. I'll say not against it. And there were three choices. Ranked first, second, and third, what would you like to study upon advancing? Number one was computer science. Number two was culinary. Number three was graphic design. And I reached out to the parents. I said, hey, this is at a time we were making some modernization with what we could do in the high school. We hired a computer science teacher because we're building up our computer science. We made a transfer for an art teacher. We brought in an art teacher who had graphic design and photography and animation and, to build up these programs. We have a culinary. I explained all this to the parents that, hey, this is we have it. We made these investments. Your family is going to have access to all of these. I'll get a new application from the family. Number one was agriculture, and they checked off things we had over. So, under the current rules, I can't do it.
So how many students have we lost to the CTE program?
Not many at this stage. There are a couple. We have overall about, I think, 112 students in the district that have chosen to either go to charters, programs, career and tech programs, and other CTEs. It bothers me when, for example, we had two students going to the Jackie Walsh School in Pawtucket. That is run as a CTE program. The tuition that we were paying was about, I think, $27,000 for the two kids. That I see as money that should be invested in North Smithfield High School.
Do we need to provide transportation when they do this?
There are some who are within our transportation area, and we do. In the case of Jackie Walsh and Pawtucket, they're outside of our transportation area, so it's up to the parents to get them.
To follow up on the Gilbane's question, are we talking with our students and our parents of fifth graders and sixth graders to talk about where their interest is as it relates to CTEs to try to anticipate some of this need?
So not necessarily fifth or sixth graders, but we do, the last 2 years, we've actually had a Northman night, and we've invited seventh and eighth graders. So we're trying to inform parents and students of what our schools offer and just showcase all the wonderful work that our teachers do and our students are learning. And we have students who do tours, we have programs, we have tables that all the teachers come and share their experiences with robots in the pre-engineering area. It's a wonderful night. It's really celebratory type night, and it's targeting our seventh and eighth graders.
I commend you for that, but I guess looking at the circumstance and to Councilman Ovio's question earlier in terms of how long it takes to get something developed and approved and such, it seems to me that some of the key in the future is going to be what's in the fifth and sixth grade. Understand what's in the minds of those parents and those students as early as you possibly can to have the product ready. And I don't think that's going to stop. I think you're going to be looking at that on a regular basis in terms of, the programs that work today may not be what people are looking for 5 years.
Well, and the Rhode Island Development Council is really looking at Germany as the model where career education begins in kindergarten. That's just part of the curriculum. What do you want to do? Let's provide you the tools to explore.
Maybe any other questions?
No, that's fine. Thank you.
Hey, Claire, test scores.
So yes, Rhode Island's had some significant changes in their state assessments. We didn't have to assess our students in English language arts and math, third through 11th grade. The changes were this past year where the students took new assessments, and in 3rd through 8th grade, they took the RICAS, which is the Rhode Island Comprehensive Assessment Program that we purchased from Massachusetts. Massachusetts has the MCAS, and we have the RICAS. We don't have a seat at the table, can't change anything, we're literally purchasing their assessment. Their assessment is aligned to the Common Core standards, and our programs are aligned to the standards. But it was a new assessment, so Massachusetts has been taking it for 20 years, this was our first year. At the high school, the state had changed from the PARC assessment to the SATs and the PSATs, which I think was actually an excellent move. We over-test our students in a lot of ways, and so I was thrilled that it is an assessment that our students will be taking anyway, so it is helpful to our students, and we can really focus in on preparing our students for the SATs and SATs. And so last year was the first year that this was implemented, and we have our really baseline year results. Of course, we've taken the SAT before, but it's never been mandatory. And so typically our college-bound students would take it, but last year all students took SAT and PSAT. And so as far as our scores for ELA, we had 69% of our students met or exceeded the expectations on the SAT. In order to use it as a state assessment, the state had to actually identify a bar that would be considered meeting expectations, which was 19% above the state average. And in comparison to the 47 districts/charters, and how we got the data was 47 districts/charters. We ranked number 9 with an average scale score of 535, which is a really excellent average scale score for our SAT. For math, we had 55% of the students met or exceeded the expectations on the math portion of the SAT. We were 25% above the state average. In comparison to the 47 districts and charters, we ranked number 6th in the state. And our average scale score for math was 532, which is, again, an excellent baseline. For the PSAT, we had 80% of our students met or exceeded standards. We were 23% above the state average. In comparison to the other districts and charters, we ranked number 7. For PSAT and math, we were 51% of our students met or exceeded the expectations, 17% above the state average. In comparison to the 47 districts and charters, we ranked number 9 with an average scale score of 479. And for RICAS, so this was the first year of RICAS, and we look at it at grade level by cohorts, but as a district in general, how we did in grades 3 through 8 in English language arts. We had 60% of our students met or exceeded the standards. We were 27% above the state average. In comparison to 36 districts, we ranked number 3. Our average scale score was 505, and one of the best pieces of data was our average student growth. North Smithfield ranked number 1. And so it shows that we're growing at a faster pace, growing more and at a faster pace than other districts. And so it means we're on the right track as far as growth. For RICAS and math, we had 44% of our students met or exceeded the standards. We were 17% above the state average. In comparison to the 36 districts, we ranked number 10. And our average student growth in math was also number 1 in the state. So we're making quite a bit of progress, and get an average scale score of 497. As far as our first year baseline data for new assessments, they're very solid scores. And the most promising piece of that is really the growth data. It shows that we are going in the right direction. And in order to calculate the growth data, what we do, or the state does it for us, but they compare students to students throughout the state that scored similar to them the year prior. So if I had, say, on RICAS 4 through 2-1, I scored a 3 on RICAS this year. Next year, my growth score would be me compared to all the other students in Rhode Island that scored a 3. And so it's very exciting, actually, that we were number 1 for growth for both ELA and math.
They take the RICAS every year for grade 3 to 8.
We do.
So you can follow that student, and then you're going to see the growth. Otherwise,
Absolutely.
it's not a static group.
And we're assuming YCAS will stick, so that we'll have multiple years of growth and not switch to another assessment and then start over. Right.
We have been told by the Department of Ed that it was a 10-year decision, and so we're happy to hear that there is a commitment to stick with one assessment. Anytime you change an assessment, you're taking a bit of a step backwards, just learning a new platform for the students to access. So we were happy to get our baseline results, and we're looking to, right now, we're analyzing results, meeting with teachers, finding areas of focus. Interestingly, Mrs. Bartololi, one of our areas of focus this year in elementary is measurement. And so that is, after analyzing the data, we chose one area in English language arts and one area in math that we're focusing on. And we're, creating action plans and talking about instruction, lesson planning, interventions for our students and what we need to do to help them and go from there.
But mostly we want to take down Barrington.
Oh,
I would prefer you to take down the mask to take it down.
We actually took down a lot of mass towns, but yes, we're going to hit Barrington on our climb to domination, so.
The world dominating
Beyond the Rhode Island borders.
Yeah.
You strive for that.
What's the balance race?
Anybody else?
can I comment on the new program as, I have one grade in the fourth grade and another one in sixth grade. And let me tell you,